Get those vice grips. She should pull through there. And there it is. Got a little bubble. Something going on there. It's always something. Okay. See if that pulls through. Okay. So that brown stuff is rust. I do believe. So I'm gonna have to grind that off of there. Guy at work says he thinks that this knife is too heavy. I think this is 3/16. 3/16 thick, 1/4 inch, 1/4 inch. I don't know. I didn't think it was that heavy. I guess it's just your own personal preference, whatever you like. Myself, I like a knife to be a little heavier, you know, that way you have something substantial in your hand. And you know, I didn't make this thing for lightweight duty anyway. So kind of want to do the same stance here as you do on your buffing wheel. Even though this is pretty low speed. I want to do that as careful as possible. Make sure you have a flat surface where your scales are. Then I'll lightly touch these up. You don't want it. This is a pretty aggressive belt. What is it? Well, I guess not. Yeah, this is only a 120. So, and it's used. And I don't actually really even have to run it to get this stuff off of there. I mean, I can just do this. Because if you run that, you'll grind that shit right off of there. And all I really want to do is get rid of some of that dirty, rusty stuff on there. And again, you want to try to keep this flat. I'm going to start this back up and put my belt dresser on it. And get you one of these. All it is just a big eraser. I have no idea what it's made out of, but that's all it does. Then you just put it right on there. Just cleans that. Gets all the stuff out of there. And I bought that at the woodworker store. Knife supply places have them. Just clean that up a little bit. You see the highs and lows in there. Right where those pins are for whatever reason. I don't have a surface planer. But you kind of want to rough this up so the epoxy holds. So that's how dirty it is before. You can see. Cleans it right up. So, I'm trying to decide if I want to do anything with this knife here, as in putting bigger holes to make it lighter. I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm just going to leave it like it is. But what I need to do is put it back in the pipe vise and hand sand that spine and get a little polish on it. I could put it in the ferric chloride and just have all this etched so it's all black like this. And that's probably what I should do. But I still need to hand sand this to get some of this waviness out of here. I don't know how well or even if you can see it on there, but I mean, it's on there. It's just highs and lows. You can see one right there. Kind of depends on how your light is. But we'll hand sand it out of there, hopefully. And people have different ways of doing it, you know. I have a small wheel attachment on my grinder over there, and sometimes it's just, you know, where the belts are glued. Use this as an example. See where the belts are glued right there. You get that little bump. Every time that little bump comes around, it makes that little divot, as it were, on your surface that you're grinding. I'm sure there's a way to stop that from happening, but I really haven't found it. Maybe a better quality belt, I guess. But belts are expensive. So we'll do this. And all I do here is get my little stick. Got a little pad on it. I didn't put these on there. I think I bought these at an auction, and they already had this stuff on there. I don't know what the purpose of them was before I got them, but this is what I use them for. Okay, this is a piece of 220. And all I do is just kind of, this is about the right size that I use. Just kind of fold it over like that on there. And then you just sand away. No big great secret. Pretty boring. And this is where you need the music. Not because it helps video, because you just like music. Any music. I could rant or complain about that for a very long time because it's very frustrating. And I mean, it's not like, you know, a lot of people in the arts and in the music business don't have enough money. I mean, if I'm listening to the radio and a Metallica song just happens to come on, you know, how am I, you know, the only benefit I'm getting from that is that I may or may not like the song. Am I making money off the song because it's in my video? I doubt it. Nobody's going to watch my video because of a stupid Metallica song. As you can see, it wears me out. It just does. And sometimes I get rid of that darn stick and just go to the hand sanding. This piece of sandpaper is just a little bit too small in the rift. But try to get all those little waves out of there, and it's going to take a while. I could try to put it on that grinder over there, I guess. I mean, I could try it with my my 10-inch. Awesome. My 10-inch wheel. It's pretty soft there. I mean, I can try that. I'll point this camera that way. Okay. This is a TW90 2x72 knife grinder. Very nice unit. Okay. Pretty easy to work. Just like that. Ratcheting tension. Turn her on. And you can turn her up. Clean that belt up. I'm not trying to move a lot of material here. This is a used belt. I mean, I could still move. I could still get rid of a lot of metal up with this belt. So I have to really watch what I'm doing, or you know, we could have an issue. Seems to be working pretty good. That one spot there must have happened when I was grinding this blade out. This seems a little low. Right there. And I can... Not sure why. But and it may just be fine. I'm not making this knife for a customer or anything. I'm just making it. It's not like I'm going to sell it to somebody and they're going to say, oh, look at that, that's shitty. But I still want it to be good. There's no doubt. And a lot of times you can sand that stuff right out of there, is what I'll try to do. Try to use some used belts on it.